Hello, farmers. My name is Tuangi Kacheche from Agricrop newspaper. So welcome to this special edition of Agricrop Awards Up and Close with the sponsors. So today we are one of our sponsors. We're visiting them. This is Agricrop Services Limited at the offices in Lusaka. So join me as we get to know more about their products, also as we get to know more about them and what they are all about. Please come in. Today, I'm joined by Mr. Henry Kanimbo. Thank you for having me here today.
Thank you very much, Tingy.
So briefly, just start. How would you describe AgriCoop Services Limited?
Agricrop Service Limited is an agrochemical company. So it deals in what we call crop protection products. So with these crop protection products, they do range from herbicides, fungicides, insecticides, adjuvants, as well as seed dressing. So in the herbicides, we do have both the selective and the non-selectives. With the seed dressing, these are the ones that do the soil treatment. When you dress your seed, you'll be assured that your seed won't be eaten by the soil insects. So with Agricrop also, it deals with the farmers that it supplies. These products range from the commercial farmers to the small-scale farmers and the emergent farmers as well. And Agricrop Services is across several other towns. We are in Dola, we are in Kitwe, we are in Pongwe, we are also in Lusaka, as well as Kawe.
Okay. Then you can that's what AgriCoop Services Limited is all about. So we quickly dive into the products. So here with us today, we have quite a number of products with insecticide, there's also herbicides and fungicides. So Mr. Henry Kanembo, could you just extensively explain for that particular farmer out there who's watching what these products are all about?
Thank you very much. So with me here, I've got some of the products that we do supply to our clients. So with these clients, we do service, as I said, we service the commercial farmers, we service the small-scale farmers, as well as the emergent farmers. We also have these the outlets, which we have walk-in clients, which clients come to buy direct in our shops here. So I'll briefly run through what I'm having here so that the farmers can definitely know what Agricrop supplies for those that haven't heard of us and those that are hearing for us for the first time. So I've got different products here. So with me here, I've got a product that is used in maize. So this product we call it Anchor. It's specifically used for maize, and how's the application or the spray, how it's done is that with Anchor, it works as a pre-aim, which is the pre-emergency. The farmer can spray it as a pre-emergency. The farmer can also spray it as an early post. What do I mean when I say the farmer can spray this as a pre-emergency? So when farmers spray this in maize as a pre-emergency, what definitely happens is that this assists in creating a barricade in the soil to avoid the germination of weeds, so that it allows only the maize seeds to freely germinate without competition of nutrients with weeds. As you are aware that once you allow your weeds to grow in your crop, your yields will definitely be reduced. But once you use Anchor, you are definitely assured that you are going to get these potential yields that the crops give. Because always you find that when we go to these few days, farmers are told that this type of maize variety will give you a potential yields of 10 tons per hectare. But you find sometimes the reality is different. The reason why the reality becomes different is because the farmer does not follow the instructions that how to achieve that potential yield. Because once you clear off these weeds that compete for nutrients with your soil, you'll be assured that whatever nutrients that you give your soil, your crop, it will freely enjoy. There will be no competition. Whatever it will enjoy the nutrients that are in the soil, it also enjoy the nutrients that you give it. So Anchor has got 3 active ingredients, which is atrazine, metalloclo as well as mesotrione. So this does control both the broadleaves and the grasses. So as I said, it will create that barricades to avoid the germination of any weeds, to just allow your crop or your field to be free from weeds, such that it will be clean, that even your neighbors will be surprised and wondering why how your field is super clean as compared to them. It's because they never use this product. So we advise all the farmers that if you're doing maize, please be assured to reach out to AgriCoop services for this very good product. If it's used also as an early post, please use it at stages when the weeds are about 2 to 3 leaves. You'll be assured that that field will be super clean and you will not come back again to do another second or third spray of weeds in your crop. Your crop will grow freely and the potential yields will definitely be achieved. So please go for Anchor this farming season. The application rate for Anchor is 2.5 liters per hectare. So as we said, maybe in simpler terms, in a drum, that's a 200 liters of water. We advise farmers to put in 2.5. That's 2 bottles of this and half of this bottle.
Okay.
Yes.
So this particular chemical is only applicable in maize and no other. It's just maize.
Yes, so specifically this one is only for maize. You cannot use it in any other crops. You only use it in maize. So it's when we say it can be used as a pre, as a post, it's also selective, so it won't even affect your maize once the crop germinates. Yes.
So we would love to also look at the other ones that we have. You could actually extensively explain to us.
So here with me, I've got 2 products. So with these products, these are specifically used for the legumes. So that's the soya beans, the common beans, the groundnuts. You can use these products to avoid the germination of weeds or to kill any weeds that will want to compete for nutrients with your crop. So what I have, I'll start with these products we are calling Furoxin. With this product Furoxin can only be sprayed as a pre-emergency. So you only spray this Furoxin as a pre-emergency within 3 days before the crop germinates. What this does is that it controls or I'd say avoids the germination of the broadleaves weeds at time of your crop, at the time that your crop will be germinating. So once you spray this, so it has got the other products that you do combined as a combo, which I don't have here, but I can still talk about it. So with Furoxin, we've got a combination that we advise farmers to do spray. So this combination includes the Furoxin itself, the metalloclo, as well as the glyphosate. So what they do is that with the Furoxin, as I said, it will control the broadleaf seeds which are still in the ground, or to only allow your crop to freely germinate and avoid the germination of the broadleaves weeds. Then there's also metalloclo, which will also create that barricade to avoid the germination of the seeds for grass, to only allow your soybeans to freely germinate, or say your legumes to freely germinate. And with the glyphosate, what it does is that it hammers everything that has already germinated at the time of within 3 days before the crop germinates. So that's why we advise that you spray it within 3 days before the crop germinates. Do not spray it after day 3. As you find that day 3, you find the crop has already germinated, it might affect or kill your crop. So it's always to be sprayed at within 3 days before germination of crop, with the other 2 which I've also mentioned. Then with also after this spray is done, we've got a selective. So at certain times, it's a rain season in soybeans or in legumes, you'll find that maybe weeds might germinate at a later stage. So maybe when you do the preempt, maybe weeds might germinate after a month or 2. That's when the farmer is advised to come in with a selective that we are calling Foquiz. Foquiz has been a hot cake the previous season. We've had a lot of good feedback from farmers. So if farmers really want to attest to what I'm saying, they can visit our page on Facebook, AgriCoop Services. We've posted some of the pictures of how some of our clients' fields have been, and the feedbacks are in the comments. Farmers have really appreciated the work that Foquiz has done. Foquiz is herbicides to be used in soybeans that will definitely kill both the broadleaves as well as the grass with weeds at once. So once you spray this, you won't come in with a 3rd spray or a 4th spray. Your field will be super clean. Please, you advise that you do buy Foquiz for all your legumes to kill any weeds that would want to compete with your soybeans for nutrients. Once that is done, that's what we are now calling good management, and you are sure that your potential yields that your soybeans crop is supposed to achieve will definitely be achieved. As you are aware, soybeans has got the potential of achieving about 5 tons per hectare, and definitely with the use of Agricrop products such as Quiz in your soybeans, you are sure that you will smile at the end of the growing season. Yes.
There you have it, farmers. We have quite very unique products here at AgriCoop Services Limited. So we have more products for you that you can see. So, Mr. Kanembo, would you again explain extensively on one of these products that we have here?
Okay. So I'm still explaining on the herbicides. Why have I taken much time explaining the herbicides? Because we are aware that weeds they really destroy our crops. So we want farmers to have best yields. So that's why as AgriCrop we are there to assist. We are there to provide solutions, and these are the solutions which I'm showing you and then I'm providing to the farmers. So what we have here is paraquat. This is one of the most common herbicides. It's basically well known by majority of farmers. All the farmers, they know this. So with this is what we now call a non-selective herbicide. This kills almost anything that's green in the field. So farmers advise not to spray this in their desired crop. So in the desired crop, maybe that could be in the soil. Once the soybeans has grown, farmers are advised not to spray this. They can only spray this if the crop, if they are trying to clear their land. They're trying to clear the land so that we can say they are preparing their lands to do the planting. When you come to AgriCrop Services, we do teach you how to use these herbicides so that you should not make any mistake. So with paraquat, farmers, those that are trying to start up their gardens, maybe they want to prepare their land, they advise they can use paraquat. Those that have got plots and there's grass there, they want to clear the land, paraquat is a non-selective. It will kill almost everything that's there, and it works perfectly. Within few minutes you'll be able to see the results. As you just walk just about 2 meters, you look behind, you see that the grass has started burning. So this is what paraquat does, and it's supplied by AgriCrop Services. And as I say, the prices of AgriCrop Services are financial friendly, so farmers shouldn't be scared to come through and purchase our products. We advise that if in case they want to clear their land or they are preparing their land, please, paraquat is the best that you can use on the market.
What is the advice on the application process for this particular product?
Okay. So with paraquat, the application rate is 1 liter in a hectare. Again, that's 200 liters of water. You just put 1 bottle of this, then you can go ahead and spray.
And there you have it. This is quite interesting. So we move on. Also, we look at other products that we have. Mr. Kanembo will continue explaining some of these products that we have here. Okay.
All right. Thank you. So I've now moved on to some of the insecticides that we do supply. We've actually got a wide range of insecticides. So if the farmers that would want to come through to our outlet or maybe have a look at other products that we have, because what I have here is only a few of them, which I'll definitely explain to you. But if we've got some farmers that would want to come and visit us, they can visit us. My line is 0975 683867. They can come through and call me on that number, maybe consult. They can still consult me on that number, and I'll be able to advise them, or I'll be able to provide solutions to them. So I've also got a number of insecticides. So with me here is a seed dressing. So with this seed dressing, we advise farmers to dress mostly their seeds in that could be legumes, also maize. So they do the dressing before planting. So what seed dressing does is that with this it has got an insecticide and the fungicides. So it will protect the soil, the seed from soil-borne diseases, to also protect the seeds from soil insects. So this repels any insects that are underneath the soil once maybe you plant your maize. So there are certain instances where you find that, for example, you plant maybe maize, maybe your maize was not dressed with any seed dressing. You discover that there'll be a point where one year to germinate, another point won't germinate, here to germinate, there it won't germinate. It's because which means that that soil is infested with insects and it wasn't dressed with a seed dressing. But once you do that, you do the seed dressing, you're sure that you get that 100% germination. All the crops in that line will germinate, or in your field will germinate. So this is the seed dressing that Agricrop does supply. And the application rate for this is about, you need about 35 grams per 10 kg of seed. So for all your legumes, if they're not dressed, you need to dress them with this to ensure that your crop have that 100% germination percentage.
Okay. Interesting. So we move on to the other product, which is
I've got also this quite common insecticide and an excellent insecticide. So for all the farmers that are doing vegetables, let's say cabbage, tomato, and several other crops, this is elephant. It's actually very good for all the caterpillars. So if you have any tuta in your tomatoes, this is one of the best that as a farmer you can use to kill that tuta. I know tuta is a very deadly insect. Once it attacks your crop, you definitely lose out on that crop. So once you use this elephant, it's an excellent product. It would ensure that it kills that's tuta. If you do that, those routine sprays, whatever fungicides that you spray, you add this insecticide called the elephant, you are sure that those tuta will die. Also as well, in cabbage, the common diamond back moth, it also kills that caterpillar as well. You are sure that once you do the spray of this, it will kill that. Then also in maize, the common fall armyworms, this is one of the best that farmers are using on the market, and the demand for this is really overwhelming. There are a lot of farmers that are purchasing this product. It has got emamectin based on allophilin. So what it does is that for the fall armyworms, not only is it going to kill that caterpillar, the fall armyworm, it will also kill the eggs. So which means that they won't hatch, and you have a good control, and your maize will not be destroyed. It will freely grow well, to grow healthy, and there won't be any distortion in it. So please, as farmers, I advise, do purchase elephant for all your caterpillars in all your crops. And to talk about the application rate for this, so you need about a gram, 100 grams per hectare. So this whole sachet is 100 grams, so it goes into that 200 liters of water. Then you can do the spray.
okay. Very interesting. There you have it, farmers. If you're in need of any of these unique products, you can visit one of their stores across the country. They have stores in Osaka, they have stores in Mukushi, they also have stores in Ndola. So we go on and continue looking at the products that we have here. Yes.
Yes, so one of the last insecticide, as I said, we still have several other insects. As farmers, you can still come through to our offices. If you're on the Copper Belt, you can visit our Ndola office, our Kito office. If you're in Mpongwe, you can also visit our Mpongwe office. If you're in Kawe, you can visit our Kawe office. If you're in Mkushi, you can visit our Mkushi office. And if you're in Osaka, you can also visit our Osaka office. We have also dotted the agronomists in these areas. So once you go there, you'll be assured that you are going to meet experts there that will advise you, or that will give you solutions to your problems. So with me, we've got acetamiprid. Acetamiprid can be used in citrus fruits. So it's common to be used for those that have, even in the other crops as well, there's common insects that we call aphids. So this is one of the best insect control for the aphids that we have on the market here, that we call it acetamiprid. The red scales, you can use this to kill those insects. So this is what acetamiprid is. Then with in terms of the application rate for this, you need just about 200 mils per hectare. So 200 mils in a drum will cover that hectare. So that's the application rate for acetamiprid.
What would you say are the conditions that these insects thrive in, or how would a farmer prevent these insects?
Okay. So mostly the conditions that these insects do thrive in, as I said, some insects also thrive in if the place is dumpy. You find there's some insects that will be coming in from the ground. and attacking your crop. Also, the other thing that causes these insects sometimes also weather as well. Weather conditions different where it's warm. We find there'll be so many insects that will attack your crop. Just like so, it does also. And with insects, these they vary from different places as well.
Okay, that's very interesting. We still have more products to talk about. Yeah. Okay, so we go on and we just talk about the other products.
All right, thank you. So lastly, I've got this product. This is the fungicide that we do have. So with the fungicides, this is what we use for diseases in several crops. So these can be crops, tomatoes, they can be potatoes, maize, soybeans, and different other crops. Also citrus fruits as well. This fungicide can be used in case your crops have got a disease. So with this fungicide that I have, it's both acts as a curative as well as a preventive spray. As we say, prevention is better than cure. So mostly I always advise farmers to do a preventive spray all the time to ensure that they do not have a disease in their crop. Though even if the disease has been attacked already, these fungicides can prevent that progression of that disease. As I said, it's a curative. So farmers advise that they use these fungicides to cure any disease that can attack their crop. And you can reach AgriCrop services to purchase this fungicide. It's also financial friendly. You won't be spending much. It's about half a liter for a hectare. That's in 200 liters of water. You can use this fungicides, just half a liter in 200 liters of water to cover 1 hectare.
Okay. So you mentioned some diseases. So what are these diseases? Could you just mention what these diseases are?
Okay, thank you. So with diseases, mostly common diseases in tomatoes, I would say the common ones are the early blight and late blight. These are the ones that if you'd want to control, this is the best that you can use. In potatoes also, there's also the early blight, the bright there as well. It will definitely control all those diseases. Then in soybeans, the rust, leaf spots, this is one of the best. So in that sense, I can say it's multi-purpose, so it can cure any type of disease in all the crops.
And also, what measures can be put in place to prevent these diseases that you've just mentioned?
Okay, so the measures that can be put in place to prevent the diseases is one, good management. How is good management done? So as a farmer, it's very important that once you grow your crop, you scout your crop, you look to see any abnormalities in your crop. And once you notice that abnormality, you quickly look for a solution. And where's the solution? The solution is found at AgriCrop services. This is what we have, the difenoconazole, the MaxiGuard, which can offer that solution so that you prevent these diseases occurring in your crop.
Yes. Okay. Interesting, farmers, that we have it. These are the unique products that we have at AgriCrop Limited Services. So, Mr. Just for farmers watching out there, what are your contact details? Do you have social media presence? Just kindly tell them the contact details, how they can contact you, and to get to know more about this.
We do have our social media pages. So our social media page is AgriCrop Services. So if people want to search about us, they can look us up on Facebook. We are only on Facebook. So on Facebook there, we do have several posts there that we do show our farmers on how our products are working in the field. So they can look out for AgriCrop Services Limited. You'll find it on Facebook. Then we also, our presence, as I said, are registered in Ndola, are registered in Kitwe, in Pongwe, and in these all other offices, we have several experts or sales agronomists that are there to help you and offer the solutions that you need at your farm. We are also in Mukushi, where farmers they would want to visit us, they can go there. We have sales experts there who can help them if they have any challenges. We are also here in Lusaka. As I gave my line, they could give it again. That's 0975 683867. So you can reach out to me on that number in case you need any of my services, or if you need to find out a location where we are in Lusaka, and these are also other provinces, you can reach out to me on that number so that we direct you. You come to Agricrop and you should be smiling, and you should be assured that once you farm with us, you definitely have a good yield. As we always say that Agricrop, as the farmers at heart, and we are here to provide a solution and to help our country as well in the farming business.
And just a reminder, our farmers who are holding as AgriCoop newspaper, we are organizing the Agriculture and Cooperatives Awards. We encourage you to enter and make those nominations. Our nominations and entries are still open. Nominations and entries are closing on 30th May 2023. So please, it's never too late. You can make those nominations. You can make those entries. Be part of us as we celebrate farmers across the country, as we celebrate your hardworking farmers. Okay, Henry, so as you're aware, we are holding the Agriculture and Cooperatives Awards, and the interesting part is that you are one of our sponsors. So AgriCoop Services Limited is one of our sponsors. So just to know, what prompted you to come on board and support our farmers?
Thank you. So what prompted us to come on board is zero aware of we cannot exist without our farmers. So as Agricrop Services, we decided to come on board so that we give back to our farmers, because once these awards take place, farmers really, they get motivated. So once they get motivated, they will definitely do a good produce on their farm, and as they grow as their farmer, we also grow, because with these awards, it will show to it to others who are not farming to come on board as well. So this is more like we encouraging other farmers to start participating in farming. So we are here to just give back to our farmers, because the support that they've shown us over the years has been overwhelming, and we want to appreciate them through us. That's the reason why we took part in these awards.
There you have it, farmers. So as you've heard from Henry, he's encouraging you to enter for these awards, and he's stressing out the importance of these awards. So we encourage you to make those nominations and those entries, and we'll be happy to have you on board.